We have a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. We're going to be talking about Treyarch's future plans for zombies, in specific Vanguard zombies, what DLC we're going to be receiving for the rest of this year. Did they cancel most of their plans for future content, round-based maps, etc.? We'll go through all of that info, and also an update on marketing, gameplay trailers, and a roadmap for Season 1 Reloaded, which is supposed to be releasing tomorrow as of recording this video, but right now we have absolutely no info, which is just insane, so we'll go through that as well. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. And be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Now, first up, as you guys know, we are receiving a mid-season update for Vanguard tomorrow on Tuesday, January 11th. And we have no info on what we're seeing. This is what Treyarch told us last week. Our mid-season Vanguard Zombies update drops on Tuesday, and with the January 15th coming up next Saturday, we figured we'd post our 115-day blog a bit earlier than usual this year with all the details. Stay tuned next week. So really interesting stuff here. Treyarch was the first studio to inform us that we would be seeing a mid-season update. Sledgehammer, Raven Software told us nothing. Sledgehammer Games actually did retweet what Treyarch tweeted here last week, but they said nothing themselves. They revealed no official announcement, no roadmap, gameplay trailer, and now it's Monday evening. We saw nothing today, and the update is releasing tomorrow. So super weird to see absolutely no marketing, no announcement from any studio. Treyarch did say it's releasing on Tuesday tomorrow, but other than that, nothing from them as well. Now, I had the theory that maybe this is just a Vanguard Zombies update, and that's why Treyarch was the only studio that said something about this here. But you would think if Treyarch's releasing a Vanguard Zombies update tomorrow, they would say something a day before. I guess not. But what's even more weird is that if this is an update for the entire game, for the entirety of Vanguard, why hasn't Sledgehammer said anything on this here? Why can't they just tweet out, you know, update tomorrow, here's what we're getting? Maybe if there's no roadmap, no gameplay trailer, that would suck. I love seeing the roadmaps and the gameplay trailers. I think they help the marketing and the hype leading up to new updates, but if they didn't release those, it's not a big deal, I guess, but at least tell us, you know, what time the update's coming out. I mean, we don't even know what time we're getting this update. Is it Tuesday during the day? Is it 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow? Is it 12 a.m. Eastern tomorrow night, Wednesday morning, Tuesday night? We don't know anything about this update, really, so it's so weird. And hopefully we get more communication from these studios about this update, about future updates and stuff like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe this update was delayed. At least, like, tell us something. At least be honest. Tell us what's going on. I think most people would appreciate that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll be live potentially. I'll make a video. I'll update you guys on Twitter what happens here. It's very interesting. We'll see what happens. But for this video here, we're going to talk about Vanguard Zombies and the potential that Treyarch may have canceled or scrapped a lot of the future plans for zombies, more specifically with Vanguard Zombies. I think for future Zombies DLC, it's not looking good whatsoever. Now, I'm going to go through and respond to a bunch of the Gaming Revolution's points here from his recent video about Vanguard Zombies. A link to his channel will be down below in the description. Be sure to sub to him if you haven't already. He's a really cool guy, great YouTuber, so check him out if you haven't. I think a lot of you guys already know him, though, but in his video, he went through a bunch of points as to what Treyarch are doing for Vanguard Zombies, what their DLC plans are right now, what they're going to be doing for the future. Did they scrap a lot of this content? And we'll go through a bunch of leaks we have for Vanguard Zombies, future DLC maps, round-based maps that were potentially leaked and rumored, the Ray Gun Wonder Weapon, a bunch of stuff that may have actually been scrapped for this game and canceled. So first up here, TGR talks about if there's no saving Vanguard Zombies, no amount of future DLC for this mode could save this mode. I mean, it's a very interesting topic. He goes on to say that the storyline for Vanguard Zombies is actually pretty interesting. The lore is super cool, but barely anyone is playing this mode, so no one cares or knows about what's going on with this storyline, so it's almost a complete waste for Treyarch to continue to actually flesh out this story, relate it back to the Dark Aether storyline. Remember, it's a prequel to the Dark Aether storyline set before or right during the, you know, Project Endstation stuff at Die Maschine in Cold War Zombies in the 40s. I mean, there's a lot of cool backstory to this here that brings us into Cold War Zombies, and, you know, no one cares about it because the game, the mode is just not interesting for people to play, and the most important thing is that the mode needs to be interesting for people to play for them to care about the story. So it's unfortunate, but that's just how it is here. And TGR goes through the fact that this mode was most likely rushed because Activision wanted a complete game. They wanted some type of zombies mode. Treyarch were probably just assigned to develop this mode a couple of months ago, probably during the development of the Cold War Zombies DLC season, and they just didn't have enough time to make a full complete zombies mode. Regardless of who's to blame, if it's Activision's fault, if it's Treyarch's fault, Treyarch's reputation is kind of screwed right now. a lot of people just are not trusting Treyarch after what they're seeing with Vanguard Zombies, and they're most likely going to be wary and not so sure of Treyarch when they start revealing COD 2023, and we have all these claims of Zombies coming back to its roots. Zombies will be crazy again, all of this different stuff after what they saw with the marketing of Vanguard Zombies, which made it seem like Vanguard Zombies would be a whole new full, complete Treyarch Zombies experience, when in fact it really wasn't that. The marketing was pretty misleading for Vanguard Zombies. So we're in a super unfortunate situation now, especially for Zombies fans and fans of Treyarch in general. What do they do going forward? I mean, TGR said in his video that they most likely have to continue to update Vanguard Zombies to some extent for the rest of the DLC seasons of Vanguard, just for the sake of the game, investors, etc. It would probably be a pretty bad look if they just flat out stopped updating and supporting the mode. But on the flip side, any content they start to produce and release for Vanguard Zombies will be met with hate. No matter what they add, how much content they add, people will most likely say this isn't enough, this isn't what we want, this isn't as good as Cold War Zombies, and it's not going to matter. And overall, even if they do add a bunch of really good DLC to Vanguard Zombies that a lot of people really love and enjoy, it might be too late, and a lot of people won't be playing it anyway just because of the bad taste that the mode gave them at the launch of the game and for the past couple of months. And there's a lot of interesting information here that a lot of content we may have seen for Vanguard Zombies might have actually been scrapped for the game. So far for Season 1 Reloaded, here's what we have confirmed. This content most likely is not scrapped. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of this doesn't happen, but this seems like the bare minimum for this update. Again, coming tomorrow, January 11th. Maybe that's delayed as well, but you know, it's supposed to be January 11th. We have the Von List office, a new extension of Stalingrad, the main area when you spawn into Vanguard Zombies. We have support streaks, the Tomb of Rituals new feature, which will allow you to upgrade your field upgrades. We have more weapon updates. Potentially, the server pause is finally being added to Vanguard Zombies. You can finally pause in the game, which is really funny. You can't do that, but hopefully that's added again for Season 1 Reloaded. But let's go through the other content here that was leaked out for Vanguard Zombies, which I'm kind of scared might not even release. So the first one, the Easter egg. This is something that they're most likely still going to do, even though there might be internal pressures to just scrap this Easter egg and not continue development with this mode. And, you know, there's no point in doing an Easter egg. Like I said earlier, no one cares about the storyline. I feel like they already talked and officially, you know, revealed info on, you know, this Easter egg coming very soon. They said Easter egg coming after Season 1, so they're already in too deep. I don't think they're gonna, you know, walk back their plans to have an Easter egg in this game. So an Easter egg probably most likely not scrapped. Now, the ray gun wonder weapon was something they never actually mentioned. It was in the code of the game, and there was actually some stuff that said that the ray gun wonder weapon was supposed to release alongside of the Festive Fervor event at the beginning of Season 1, and of course that did not happen. And it makes us think, well, was that content, was that ray gun update delayed until Season 1 Reloaded? Is that going to be coming alongside of all of this other stuff, the Von List office? Is that going to be releasing alongside of the Easter egg, most likely in Season 2? We don't know for sure, but all we know is that it was supposed to release alongside of the Festive Fervor event, and it didn't. And we have no further info on that, so chances are it could have just been scrapped as well, which again is so unfortunate because the ray gun wonder weapon seems like the bare minimum to have in a zombies mode, but potentially we're not going to see that as well. Again, nothing confirmed, but of course it's very concerning considering the times we're in right now with Vanguard Zombies. And another mode here we talked about potentially releasing in the game is something super cool, Forever Blitz. That doesn't seem to be the official term or name for it, but pretty much we talked about it being a mode in Duranfang. We know Blitz, and if you don't know Blitz, it's an objective in Duranfang in Vanguard Zombies that pretty much is just to survive the time limit in the game. It's like 2.5 minutes, you kill zombies, and that's it. Now, we don't know how exactly this would be implemented. Forever Blitz, in essence, seems like a round-based objective, and this could pretty much be their attempt to bring round-based zombies into Vanguard Zombies. And again, we talked about before, how could this work? Would it just be an unlimited objective where you go to a survival map, you teleport to, let's say, Hotel Royale, or you teleport to Shinonuma, and instead of doing an objective, surviving for 2 minutes 30 seconds, you survive forever, the rounds continue, and it's pretty much like a mini round-based survival map on those separate maps. And to me, you know, it's not a big deal. It's not like a major piece of content, but it does sound pretty interesting. And we talked about other ideas as well by having a separate standalone game mode where it's Duranfang, Forever Blitz, and you could pick your survival map, you could pick the MP maps, you could maybe even pick Stalingrad as well, and they could all act as individual mini standalone round-based survival maps. And again, it's not crazy game-breaking content, but it would be at least something to satisfy the fans of round-based zombies. But again, all of this stuff here could have easily been scrapped. We don't know for sure what's going on with this stuff here, considering that it seems like we're getting the bare minimum for Vanguard Zombies. This stuff might not happen. And again, I'll be sure to update you guys on that, but it's not looking too good. We also had other stuff here about Lightning Links or the Tesla Storm field upgrade. In this game, it's an artifact being added to Vanguard Zombies. No confirmation on that, but that could happen very soon. New objective, Assault, new location we talked about, new equipment as well, new weapons being added to the Battle Pass. So we might still get those updates at some point. Those don't seem that crazy or difficult to do, but for the most part, a lot of the major updates that we probably could have seen for Vanguard Zombies probably won't be happening and were scrapped or canceled. So again, no confirmation just yet, but by the looks of it right now and the lack of communication we've been seeing, it's not looking too good. So you guys know me, I try to be optimistic with these things, and I actually do overall enjoy Vanguard. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is, but it's just not looking too good for future content, and the lack of communication really does suck, and it makes you think that, you know, the future doesn't look as good as you would want it to be, at least for this game. So hopefully they come out, they give us a roadmap or an understanding as to what we're seeing for future content, why we're in the state we are right now, what their plans are for the future, etc. Again, I said this in a recent video, but if they could just be honest and tell us what exactly is going on, why we're in the situation we're in right now, I think a lot of people would really appreciate that. But again, we'll see very soon. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.